Good morning, guys. It's me, Melly. Welcome to my latest vlog. Today is Tuesday, August 4th, 2015. Excuse my appearance. It is 10 something in the morning and I was having trouble sleeping last night or yesterday. My son is teething and he also has, and I'm sorry, this may seem like a little bit TMI, but he's got some really bad diarrhea with it, which is normal. At least it's not a fever or an earache or anything like that. He's just very uncomfortable. It's causing a little bit of a rash. Again, sorry, TMI, but that would explain the I look like a hot mess look. Anyway, the reason for the vlog, or the reason for the video today, would be because in my sleep-deprived state last night, I finished Cress. Or rather 5 something this morning when I finally got I had to wake back up after going to sleep at finally around 1:30-ish in the morning, and it takes me a long time to sleep, to fall asleep. Anyway, so he was up at like 5:30. He was on and off, tossing and turning and whimpering in his sleep, and please don't judge. Yes, I gave him his baby Tylenol and all that good stuff. He just was very uncomfortable for many reasons. Anyway, so when I was giving him his morning bottle at 5 something in the morning, I finished the last 2 chapters of the book. And I've got to say, I liked it. I really did. It took me so long to read it, I think because, and I finally figured out why, is because, I'm sorry, this is a spoiler. It took me so long to read it because the storyline where Cress and Thorn are, their satellite crashes to Earth and they're in a desert. They don't know where they're at. They're just they survived and they're trying to get out of the desert. I think that even though it was a good idea or a good storyline within the book, because it kind of showed just how strong Cress is and that she can survive anything, I feel like Marissa drew it out too far. Like, we know that they landed in the desert. We know that Thorn has a injury. So it's, spoiler, if you've read Rapunzel, you know that the prince ends up blind. Because he wanders into a forest of thorn bushes. I don't remember. It depends on the version you've read. Anyway, so he ends up getting injured during the crash to Earth, and he ends up blind. Sorry, didn't mean to spoil it, but that's, if you know, like I said, the story of Rapunzel, you already knew this. That in some way, shape, or form that was going to happen. Anyway, so, yes, we know that she's his guide in a sense to get through the desert. She's never been to Earth. She doesn't know, you know, what to expect. So she has to kind of like, she has to survive and she has to help him survive. But I feel as if it was drawn out to the point where I wanted to stop reading it, because it was basically the same thing for quite a few chapters. They're in a desert. They're trying to survive. They're climbing dunes. They're climbing this. She's in pain, this, and then finally they see people and they get rescued. Once that happens, the story picks up again, because now they have to find everybody else. They have to find Cinder, and they have to find Wolf, and they have to find Jason, the guard, their crew. They need to find the rest of the crew, basically. So then that's how the story progresses, so on and so forth. What I didn't like about the book that was in the beginning, when they're trying to rescue Cress, Scarlet somehow gets captured, and in Cress, even though it kind of doesn't have anything to do with, she's, you know, not part of the main, she was not part of the main character's storyline, where she doesn't have anything directly connected to Cinder. The fact that Scarlet kind of just got erased from the story in a sense was not erased, because obviously she's still in the storyline. Excuse me 1 minute. Okay, so where was I? So, okay, so Scarlet just kind of, she got pushed to the side. They don't even attempt a rescue of her. It's just kind of like a talks like they need to do this, this, and this first before they worry about Scarlet. Well, I get it, but I kind of didn't think it was fair. And obviously in the story, Wolf didn't think it was fair either. It then goes on to, it does, I mean, she is in the story, and there are some mentions of her, and then she's mentioned, because they have to introduce Winter, since Winter is the next book. They introduced Winter, and Winter is, Winter has Scarlet. She's kind of like her, I don't know, toy. She was given to her as like to practice their mind trick thingies that they do on the moon. Anyway, so that's that. Anyway, so yeah, I finished the book, and I really did like it, and I actually can't wait for Winter to come out. Right now, I actually got Fairest from Overdrive, which is the library ebook app on my iPad. So I'm reading that because I want to kind of see where, well, I've heard you didn't have to read that one, but because it's a novella, but it gives Queen Lavanna's backstory. So you kind of want to know what's going on there. Like, why is she so crazy and evil and whatever. And it kind of tells the story a little bit. In Cinder, it kind of gives hints at things. But anyway, so I'm reading that, and I will review that as soon as I am done. So sorry about the interruptions that I had to deal with, guys. Like I said, my son is cranky, and he just doesn't, you know, he's teething. So anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I will talk to you guys soon, so have a good Tuesday.